channel. Today we'll be talking about how to prevent cancer. So in how to prevent cancer, we'll be focused on three key things. One of them is physical activity. The second is food or the nutrients that you eat, you get from your food. So we'll be looking into food sources. So the third thing we're going to be looking at is maintaining a healthy weight. Is very important. So those three key things could be broken down into 10 objectives, but we'll be focusing on these three because due to time. So starting off with, I would like to talk about maintaining a healthy weight. So healthy weight is very critical in preventing cancer because it will not only help in preventing cancer, it can also help in prevent other things, other diseases like chronic diseases like hypertension, dyslipidemia, type 2 diabetes, and coronary heart disease. So maintaining a healthy weight is very essential to prevent these things. So how can you do this? You can do this, maintain a healthy weight, by eating right and by exercising regularly. So that's the reason why these three key things are very important to prevent cancer. So the next thing we're going to be looking into is physical activity. How does physical activity help? Any kind of physical activity can help to prevent cancer. So the more you're engaged in physical activity, the better chances you have in preventing cancer in the long run. So it's good to, start off small. You could do 30 minutes. If you can't do 30, you can start with 15 until you build up endurance. Then you can go to 30, then you can go to 1 hour if you can. So, but the whole idea is for you to stay active, because staying active is very essential to prevent cancer. On the contrary, a sedentary lifestyle promotes cancer. So like this, you want to be more active than sedentary. So I recommend that you engage in physical activity more in the long run. So another thing we're going to be covering today is food sources. So food sources is very important because it is critical to prevent cancer. Why so? Let's look at it this way. So if you treat your body right, your body is gonna help you as well, sustain in the long run. So what does that mean? We're gonna be looking into food sources here. So we're gonna be looking at plant-based food sources, and we're gonna be looking at animal products, animal food sources. So why plant-based food sources? It is very critical to have plant-based food sources on a regular basis. Why? Because they are high in phytochemicals. So phytochemicals are bioactive ingredients that help you fight or defend your body from free radicals, or prevent it from developing cancer, as you can see. So that's the reason why plant-based foods are really, really good, because of the rich in nutrients such as vitamins and minerals, and most of which are very essential to fight or prevent cancer. On the contrary, we're talking about animal-based foods. I mean, animal-based foods are rich in nutrients. I mean, they are rich in protein, as we know very well. They're also rich in zinc. They're also rich in iron and vitamin B12. But again, it has a downside. The downside is it's been shown, according to research, that meat, especially red meat and processed meat, can increases the chances of developing cancer in the long run. So that's the reason why you want to eat those things sparingly, especially when it comes to red meat or processed meat. So you can eat them sparingly or occasionally. So that way you wouldn't have increased chance. So what we're looking for here is ways to prevent cancer, ways to decrease the chance of having cancer. So like I said, I mentioned about 3 things that you can do to help prevent cancer, but which is again physical activity, maintaining your weight, and eating right. So eating right is eating nutrient-based foods, increasing your maximizing your nutrients, especially from fruits and vegetables, but they have a lot of vitamins and minerals. So these are the things that your body needs to function properly. So that's the reason why it's recommended to take as much as possible of those plant-based foods. Then animal-based foods red meat per se is essential because it has proteins and it has some basic vitamins, as we see, vitamin B12 and zinc and all that. But again, you should consider like eating them occasionally to decrease your risk of having cancer. So another thing we can understand from this video is cancer thrives on sugars. So another thing you gotta cut down is your sugar intake. Sugar intake is another critical, because when you look at soda or other beverages, they are very high in sugar. So cutting down on sugar is very important to also prevent cancer. Why so? Because cancer cells need sugar to thrive on, to grow. So that's how they get their energy to grow, to get it from sugar. So so assuming you cut down on sugar, so you'll be starving cancer cells if they happen to manifest, so that way they won't grow or metastasize eventually. So like this, by staying away from sugar or cutting down sugar, you are also preventing cancer, so which is very good. So cutting down on fast food is also another way. Those are things you can eat occasionally, so that way you can maximize your health as much as possible. I hope you take something home from this video and understand that the 3 things you need to do is trying to maintain a normal weight. Then another thing you have to do is engage in physical activities as much as possible. And the third thing you gotta do is eat healthy. Just eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. It's gonna help you, especially variety of colors, purple, green. Mix them up, because the colors indicate the kind of phytonutrients that they have. So by combining different colors, you are getting different types of nutrients from these sources. So I'm glad you enjoyed this video. Thanks for coming, visiting my channel. Please stay tuned. Next time we'll be talking about antioxidants. So stay tuned till next time. God bless you. Thank you for visiting Dr. Ikes Media. Please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button below. Peace and love. Thank you.